Do you let itineraries drive and sometimes ruin your holiday? Me too, I'm a serial itinerary maker. Stay tuned, and I think I'm going to share with you a way to get round that and show you what I think was one of the best days of our Tokyo trip. I'm a bit of a bugger for itineraries. I sit there and I actually enjoy the planning probably more than I sometimes enjoy the holiday. And I'm also on a load of Facebook groups, and I see these itineraries where people have got 6 or 7 things they're hoping to crack off in a day, which is fine if you're only there for a couple of days. We were there for 12 days. I took my easily tired teenager with me. Book walks but doesn't enjoy it. Book likes to stop and smell the coffee. Book likes to sit in a Starbucks and draw. So we'd been there a few days and I'd obviously booked some things. Now everyone goes on about where the best place to see the Shibuya crossing is, and a lot of people think Shibuya Sky is a great place. A lot of people say the Starbucks just overlooking it's a great place. But I think we nailed it with go-karting. And I'm sure if you watch some of the influencers on here, they'll tell you that it's frowned upon. To be honest, I can't see why. We chose Monkey Kart in Shinjuku, and they were thoroughly professional. They made it perfectly clear at the beginning that it wasn't a racetrack and we were to follow their guidance. Brilliant guy called Kang was leading on in what we call a Can-Am, which is like a 3-wheeled motorbike, and we had to stop when he said stop, but there was some freedom in the journey. Thoroughly enjoyable experience, and for me, looking at the Shibuya crossing over the top of a steering wheel dressed like Mario type characters, because they're not allowed to advertise it as Mario Kart, was absolutely one of the highlights of the day. Obviously we'd pre-booked that for early in the day, and for later in the day I'd pre-booked the Tokyo Skytree. There's a lot of debate over which is the best observation tower in Tokyo. We chose the Skytree because you just see it from everywhere. It is huge, it's iconic, and we just really fancied it. You've got Shibuya Sky, and you've also got the Tokyo Metropolitan Tower along with the Tokyo Tower. Now the thing about Tokyo Tower is it's not as big, so we wanted the big one, and that's what we chose. It's actually a broadcasting and observation tower in the Sumida district, which is not far from Asakusa. It was completed in February 2012. Right, the last activity after what's been a fairly exciting day. We've done the Monkey Kart this morning, not affiliated with any gaming franchise, but it made me feel like a character in a game. And now we're about to go up the Tokyo Skytree. We're in the lobby at the moment. There's all sorts of information while we're just waiting for our time to go up. And it opens to the public in May, and it attracts millions of visitors a year. It's actually supposed to be the second tallest building in the world, just after the Burj Khalifa, and I believe it's the highest freestanding tower in the world. And you can certainly believe it when you get up.
Floor 350. 東京スカイツリー展望デッキフロア3号1に到着いたします。ドアが開きます。指などを挟まれないようにご注意ください。足元の段差にご注意ください。
It stands at 634 metres, which is 2,080 feet. That is big. It's designed to withstand earthquakes and strong winds, which is a thought that was quite prevalent on our mind as we were going up. There's no getting away from it. You know, you're in the earthquake in probably the largest city that's plagued by earthquakes in the world, and you're going up to something that is a long way up. There's 2 main observation decks. There's the Tembo Tembo deck at 350 metres, and the Tembo Galleria at 450 metres. That is a long way up. Right, we're on the first level of the Skytree and it's fairly high. I think the iPhone takes better pictures than this, but we've still got more to go. So we've got the combo ticket, which will take us up to the next level, and the gallery walkway, which we'll go to in a bit. It's illuminated every night with 2 main patterns. You've got the Iki, which is a blue tinged light representing the spirit of Edo in ancient Tokyo, and you've got Miyabi, which is a purple tinged light, symbolising elegance and beauty. At the base of the tower there's Tokyo Solamachi, which is a massive shopping complex, and that's also where you'll find the Kirby Cafe. Now the thing about the Kirby Cafe is you've got no chance of getting a table unless you pre-book. We tried, we didn't get one, but we got to see it and it's fantastic. Hold on, just give me a second. Like Disney, you may not want to come up the Tokyo Tower at the moment, but then if you don't like Disney, you're dead inside. The height is actually a play on words. It's 634 metres, so the 6 is mu, the 3 is sa, and the 4 is shi, which when you put it all together is Musashi, which is the old name for the area where Tokyo is. They have an angle for everything. Well, we did the Tokyo Skytree, and to be honest I was impressed by it because I was in awe of the overall size of it, if nothing else. It was pretty damned amazing, an amazing feat of engineering, and you can say you've been there, you know. So I even managed to get a sunset while I was up there. As you can see from the picture, I am not great with a camera, but we did it. So for our next stop, on our first night we tried to get into Kura Sushi and we were told it was a massive wait. So the first thing I did when I got to the Skytree was go into the flagship store and actually book for that evening. And this particular Kura Sushi is supposed to be the biggest conveyor sushi restaurant in the world. Right, we're at Kura Sushi. I've been dying to try this since we got here, and you have as well, haven't you?
Yes.
So we were lucky enough to get a table and not a booth, so we can actually see what we're doing. And it's supposed to be the largest conveyor sushi restaurant in Japan. So therefore probably the world. We've just ordered some stuff. I'll play a video of the ordering, and we're just waiting for it to come. Right. I'm having a beer because beer is lovely and I am lovely. We have a delivery. Beer. Another delivery. This delivery was an eel bowl, and we've just had the sushi. If anyone's interesting, I don't know what brand this is, it's just described as beer. Yep, that's beer. We now have an Osaka box, which is 4 different little pieces of sushi. These things range from 132, this one was 290. When I say 290, that's 290 yen, which is barely £2. Now when you compare that to back home, it's just a no-brainer. Right, so should we have some onion rings?
Yeah.
Order. This is too easy. Deep fried chicken.
Yeah.
Deep fried chicken.
I'm very curious by the fried corn. This one.
Fried corn.
And didn't you say you wanted tempura as well?
Yeah, which tempura are we going to have?
There's a squid tempura and a shrimp tempura. Shrimp tempura is more traditional tempura.
Yeah, but we've had that.
Okay, try the shrimp. Shrimp. No, sorry, squid shrimp.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is very addictive. The way it works, the bottom road, you see something you fancy, you grab it. The only danger in that for us is I've got no idea what the prices are, so I'm a bit wary of that. Squid and opera, yes. Yumsy. You also get to make your own matcha, which is quite cool. Veritable feast. Now, I go on a lot of forums before we came in. A lot of people said Kura Sushi is mediocre sushi. But I've been also watching abroad in Japan with Chris. And it's our first time here, we're British. And he tells us that it's better than anything we've got back home. And from what we can see so far, he's right. And the price is fair. Saying that the way we're just getting items coming, we might be in for a shock. But here goes, feast time. I nearly missed, they've got one of my favourites. I love that this order was heard, don't you? Right, it's that day, a couple of salmon roe and an omelette as well. The other thing is all your plates, when you throw them back in, they contribute towards the game. Wow, we won something! What have we won?
It's Demon Slayer.
I'm reliably informed it's Demon Slayer. Something we both love. We're expecting to be 1,000 times better in Japan than we've had back home. Takoyaki. Or to you, octopus balls. Octopus balls. How do they get them off them? We've got to talk about this. We all know they do a bit of raw fish from time to time. Fried chicken cartilage? Really not sure about that. Yeah, the other thing I'm not sure about is spicy cod innards. I think because a lot of the booze in these places have curtains. I've always suspected it could be so that when people are out for dinner with somebody else's wife. But it comes in really handy for middle-aged gaijins who can't help vaping.
You've admitted it. Oh, wow.
Well, let's face it, I haven't hidden it that well this holiday, have I?
You did it quite well on some of the things where, on the plane.
Oh yeah, I hid it well on the plane, obviously, because they get really arsey about that sort of thing. But more dark secrets from me. So what have you enjoyed best this holiday so far then? You're going to say Kura Sushi, aren't you?
Sponsored by.
Bear in mind it's not even half over yet.
Yeah. Can't say all of it. Is that? Am I allowed to say that?
It's a bit crass, but you can say that.
It is a bit crass.
Oh shit, we got more sushi to come.
Okay. Last one.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one that looks a bit raw and a bit, to be honest. Hang on. What is it? Sushi and green
Tuna and green onion.
Sorry, tuna and green onion.
Yeah.
That looks just like chewed up raw meat.
Don't say that before eating it.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. It looks nice.
You just said it didn't.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing that for the viewers, all 12 of them. Right, we're ordering puddings now.
There is also the Demon Slayer jellies, but that's just jelly.
Yeah, so it's just jelly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I fancy that warabi
Mochi.
Do you think I like that?
I don't know what it is.
All the more reason to try it. Everyone, they got chocolate cake here for 150. That's less than £1.
Yeah.
The peach yogurt ice cream cake is less than £2. It's mad.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to that. They must know we're in the building.
It's been playing the whole time.
I know. It makes us think of home. And I'm gonna have a hot coffee as well. Just to see if the bloody conveyor belt slops it all over the place because I'm sick.
It's a cream puff, yeah.
It's a cream puff. It looks nice. Waiting for the black coffee to be delivered to table 24, 25 and 26. Here comes... Oh! They put rubber bands on the top. They think of everything, don't they? Right, although the prices are quite reasonable here, the danger of these places is that you just keep pressing the button and your order was heard. I think between the two of us we've probably boosted the Japanese economy tonight. Look, they've even coloured the button red for checkout. Now, you know, I may swear. But, yeah, you press it, I can't. I'm going to press checkout and see how much it comes. Came to 36,000 yen. No, sorry, 6,300 yen, which is about, I'd say about 35 quid. I'm not being funny, we have been disgusting. We've had 20 plates of food and we haven't held back. You know, we went to a sushi place in Birmingham that we both really rate, and we've always been happy with that at 18 quid each, which is, funnily enough, 36 quid. The sushi isn't as good as here. We don't have drinks in Birmingham to keep the price down, so this is cheaper. I've had a pint. Buck's had at least 2 soft drinks. Yeah, we've had complimentary tea and water.
Complimentary tea over the time.
Yeah. Okay, we had to make it ourselves. Not everything's perfect. And yeah, that's it. And we have to, they don't come and hassle you for money at the table. So we got to go and pay on the way out. And I think we may have some prizes, but we'll find out now. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm sorry if the Kura Sushi bit dragged on a bit, but it really impressed us. And you've still got to find out what we got as our prize yet. Yeah, it was fantastic. 36 quid for all that food. But let's talk about the day. We hadn't overplanned. We've had plenty of time to chill, but we've only achieved 3 attractions in the whole day, and we were over at the go-karting by 9 o'clock in the morning. So don't overplan. It can really kill your vibe, and the whole point of going to Japan is to soak up what's going on over there. Obviously you have to allow for a bit of travelling, but it's, you're never more than 30-40 minutes from anywhere when you're over there. But it was a bit of a trek back from Shinjuku back over to Asakusa and then over to the Skytree. But there was plenty to do when you were there. There was cafes, there was a lovely outside terrace where you can have a drink or anything else, and the shops took a bit of time, so we've done our sushi. It's getting on for about 9 o'clock at night, and it's been a full day. You've had 12 hours out. Now, I don't think we could have squeezed many more attractions in that day, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, Buck got a prize.
Ooh, Demon Slayer washi tape.
What was that? Demon Slayer
washi tape.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's like a little artistic, little tape thingy.
Okay, I made up. I spent 36 quid for a plastic bowl full of tape. Sorted!
Oh,
which you can't fault. But yeah, definitely would recommend doing Kura Sushi if you're a bit of a sushi connoisseur. There's probably better sushi there. But for 2 peasants from Wales like us, it was more than adequate. It really gave us a taste, and even if you don't like sushi, there's loads of sides. Fantastic day. Not sure what I'm going to do in the next video, but I've thoroughly enjoyed making this one. Full view of the Skytree. Been a great night, and we're ready to go back to the hotel. And it was good to do a bit of walking, I think.